Hi everyone, I'm Sophia, and the reason I'm wearing so much purple and gold brightness is because those were colors that were very important to the ancient Romans. Today I'm going to be filming a video for my Power 2 class, which is a Stanford requirement in writing and rhetoric. So my class's theme is hip-hop, language diversity, and orality, and so how I'm tying Rome to this. For my final project, I'm going to be making a video which presents how language diversity in Rome and just seeing all these different vibrant voices that don't often come through in translation as much. So I've done my own translations, and then I've put them into rap lyrics, and since I'm not really a musician, I brought one of my amazingly talented musician friends here, Amanda.
Hello everybody!
And so she's going to be rapping the lyrics that I wrote, / translated from the original Latin texts, and she also made the whole background soundtrack. So thanks for doing that.
The lyrics were hilarious, by the way, so this is gonna be great.
And so in the lower corner, I'm gonna put which Roman I am quoting and from which work. So if you want to go read other people's translations on these, you can go matched up and see what you think. So one of my translations is very literal. The other two are a bit more paraphrasing, but at the very end, these are still actually pretty representative of what the lyrics would have felt like to the Romans when they were writing this or reading this back in the original language. So now let's get into it. This one goes out to my writing and rhetoric class. #power 2 whole.
Throwback Thursday to good old Rome. The party don't stop, and for us it's home. Let me tell y'all about my favorite verse thus. Gonna start now with my buddy Catullus. Don't wonder why Rover's not a single girl. Wants to hook up with you even if you hurl at her gifts of Gucci, silks, or jewelry. With you she'll want no foolery. Rumor has it that a ferocious goat lives amidst your armpits, untamed coat. Dude, the fear's real, and it's no wonder. Sleeping with your goat would be a blunder. So banish that goat on its smelly spree, or stop wondering why all the good girls flee. Now to my man Horace, and you may know him by the golden mean and carpe diem. The dude's got some real good satire too, that courtly prose tends to misconstrue. If any should we compare then to a crook, at old comedy just take a look. And copycat Lucilius just bit off of them, and with a sharp nose he wrote rough mayhem. He dictate lines standing on one foot, no wonder they be filled with muck and soot. Woody hits the real work in writing. He's all quantity, ain't no content within. Come watch crispiness and bet him long odds. We'll take up tablets and on the line. You pick the time, the place, the judges. We'll see who of us scrawls longer smudges. Thank the gods that ain't me. I have a few ideas, but great they be. Let's not forget Ovid and his love advice. Augustus felt that it was fool's paradise, and Ovid advised to act coquet. Compare and listen to what he has to say. Mattress so stiff. Sleepless nights, I can't even. The pain is here to stay. And now as we come to the end of our song, Rome's misunderstood by the general throng. It's not all temples and philosophical prose, but also puns and jokes about your nose. Wee!
Shrieking. That sounded like I flopped down on the ground.
So that's it for the musical part of this video. I hope you enjoyed. For more about Rome and some more behind the scenes, stay tuned.
In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. Ding! And we'll see you next time. Bye!
Right? It's all quantity, ain't no content with it.
Hey, Sophia, quit knowing!
So I'm here with my friend Emma, and she's going to help talk a little bit about the idea behind the video and how different dialects in Rome and different styles of literature and how these contributed to a much more colorful picture of what Rome was than translations tend to encapsulate. When you're ready.
But he has to say, oh, that just did not work.
That's okay. So Emma, would you like to talk a bit about this?
Sure. So the first thing to consider when we're thinking about the relationship between the Roman literature that we have as transmitted texts and Roman popular literature and oral literary culture, the first thing to look at is not actually Rome at all, but ancient Greece, and specifically Homer. So Homer is seen by Roman authors as really one of, if not the, founders of classical literary tradition, certainly the founder of the classical epic tradition. Memorable epithets, frequent repetition of significant passages and details, the meter and the structure of the meter itself are all oriented toward an oral mode of transmission. And these characteristics often remain within Latin literature even during an era when it begins to become a written text. So of course, during Homer's time, Homeric epic was a relatively popular form of entertainment in the sense of belonging to the people. The exact degree to which this is true is something that's debated by scholars. That's something that I think we forget a lot of the time. Looking at classical texts, we think of it as something that you read and you study yourself and you make little notes and you read and you translate, and this is extremely far from the experience that a classical audience would have had with these texts. It's true that looking at it through the lens of a comparison to modern rap and hip-hop, there are major differences, but it's an imperfect and incomplete picture, but so is the traditional text-based, visually based, silent reading-based orientation of modern students toward classical texts. So both approaches are in error, both approaches are incomplete, but both approaches can also be valuable because each reveals what the other conceals.
Thank you, Emma. I appreciate your time and all your insights into the Rome.
Thanks. Thank you for asking me to help with this project. It's very exciting.
Thanks. Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
I can do that a bunch of times.
Yeah, because I think your front foot ended up off the screen.
Oh, that was a bad one.